Thing, right?
No.
Okay. All right. We're getting adjusted here.
Hi, everybody.
We're adjusting our skirts, our fajas.
Is Brian in the room already?
Yes.
Are you in? Brian, are you listening? Brian.
Hola, Brian.
You know that we only rushed because you were waiting. Because of you. Because we know that you are going to be the first one to call us out. Always.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are
too
you?
early? Okay. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were going to be the first one to call.
Welcome, Brian.
Yes. Thank you. Okay. So, full discretion is advised. If you have any kiddos listening, watching, I know that school's out for the majority of the kids, but send them outside. This is a good time for them to be playing their video games. Outside. No,
video games outside.
Yeah, video games outside. Que no estén escuchando estas pendejadas, okay?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, that's
Porque
right.
That's exactly what we're going to be talking about today.
All day.
La otra Garcia, que debería de estar al otro lado de la Macía, no está, ya viene en camino. She's mingling with the mayor. With the mayor. She's mingling with the mayor right now.
Turner
so,
at the moment.
yeah.
She is on her way. But welcome to the live stream and the podcast recording of Hey Comadre! And I'm Claudia Macias. This is
Marian Garcia.
And we have Ilsa Garcia on the way.
Yes.
And I am Claudia Macias entre las
Garcias.
So
we're missing one. La Sentida Spice.
Okay, so yes. So
Mamona Spice.
Mamona Spice is on this couch. I am Sentida Spice and I fully embrace it. And you are
Mamona Spice, and I fully embrace that.
And we have Toxica Spice,
who's on her way,
who embraces that too.
Very much
so. So, all right. So the last time we got together, it was us three on this couch, and we were just so cozy.
We were,
and we were just talking about life and talking about amazing things going on.
Yes.
And so we're just gonna catch up with las comadres.
Let's do that. You know what? Let's talk about a little bit about what we did over the holiday weekend, right? So. We had a lot of fun.
It was Memorial Day weekend.
Mm-hmm. So
and we were memorializing.
we were having a memorial.
We were having a memorial.
Yeah.
We were celebrating memorials.
Yes, plenty of that for sure. Yeah. So let's
recap.
Let's do a recap. Okay. So it's been a while since the comadres are all together, in the same room. We're all busy on the same couch. We're all busy. We all have things going on,
A lot of amazing things going on.
Great things going on.
Community things.
Yeah. So, that being said, we had the opportunity to catch up. We actually went to the beach yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Yes. Yeah, damn.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
I know.
It just feels like it was like a week ago.
I know. So, we had an opportunity to go to the beach and just vibe.
Yes.
Vibe on the beach.
Totally vibe.
And we just let it out.
Lots of letting out.
It's healthy. It's therapeutic to be able to just unload feelings, emotions, conversation. Yeah. Sometimes, we get so consumed by life that we just don't have the opportunity to do that. Yeah. And then our days just
like fly by.
And then we don't realize.
It's like water going through your fingers.
Yeah.
That's what the days feel like sometimes.
So then how did you feel, Comis, like being able to just talk and unload? Like how would that make you feel? Okay, I'll tell you how it made me feel.
Why don't you start?
I'll tell you how it made me feel.
Yes,
so, well, I think I posted something on social media a couple days ago. I was like in a blink of a beautiful eye.
Yes.
Tell
me about that blink.
It was a beautiful blink. Mm-hmm. Things happen,
In a blink of an eye.
In a blink of an eye. Yes. And all I can say is that I'm all smiles.
I love it.
All smiles.
I love it.
And in a time where there's some sadness in my life, you know.
Yeah.
Now everybody that's really close to me knows my dad was placed on hospice, but he's in great spirits, guys. Yeah. Like he's just, he's in amazing spirits. He's stable, which is great. But my dad reminded me of something. Like he sat me down. He's like, you need to continue to live your life. You can't just because every day I was calling him, I was just like putting everything on hold and just, Dad, what do you need? What do you want? What can I do for you? And he's like, okay, you need he literally you need to stop.
Yeah.
You need to stop. You need to just live your life. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you I'm okay. When I feel like I'm not, I will let you know. And so I'm like, okay. Okay.
Aww.
And so that being said, like in a kind of dark moment, like just this ray of sunshine just popped into my life. And I can...
How bright is this ray of sunshine? Because you are shining all over the place.
I know.
I'm so happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
You know, I feel like timing... Didn't we say that I was gonna get something on me saying timing is everything? Timing is everything. Timing is everything. And... You know, I said, you know, a show back that my love tank is full.
Yeah.
My love tank is overflowing.
And it's overflowing so much that it touched me. Because at a time when I was unloading and sharing, and I learned a lot, you didn't want to share with me because of what I was going through. And I said, you know what? I need to hear this because it gives me hope.
Yeah.
It gives me hope that I will have that too one day.
Yes.
That overflowing, unmentionable thing that has happened, but I know about. I know, right? You know, and so I want you to know that despite what I'm going through, please always let me know the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I know.
Because, you know, and I need to be pulled in sometimes by la oreja and reminded. Hey,
we're still here.
You know, and I'll share a little bit. You know, and these, I was with an amazing person, a wonderful person, and I'm in a dilemma today.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's because I had been praying, and I had been saying, okay, God, just give me a sign. Give me something. What should I do? This is where I'm at. Okay, I'm moving. I keep reading everything and rereading my notes, and I'm charging, like, not looking back. And every day I clean out my my inbox on my Google Drive because I am at capacity. And
sounds like my work email.
You're at 99.9.
Oh, I hate that.
Clean out your box or buy more space. And every day I clean out my box to make more space for emails. Well, I had to drop, block, delete someone that I love tremendously, and you know, I realized that I had to walk away from someone because I felt that they were not sure and they didn't say they were sure, and so I did everything I could to protect myself, and then I went to go throw away stuff from my mailboxes and spams, and that's when I saw something. So we'll just talk about that offline. But here's what I did walk away with in these last 5 days. Number one, don't lose yourself.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay,
never lose yourself.
I lost myself a lot of it.
Number
two, I overlooked one thing because other things on my list of my perfect person, but I believe so much in that person, and I'm like, you know, that's all gonna catch up. But then that one thing can be something that clouds the whole picture. Yeah. Number three, it's like believe people the first time, no matter what, personal and professional. Believe in the first time, that's their feeling, and you know, that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. And then I was reminded that it's not about me. I'm perfect just the way I am.
Yeah, you are.
Sentida, you know.
Sentida, spice and all.
Needy, you know, very loving, very PDA-ish, all that.
Very affectionate. You're very passionate.
I'm very affectionate.
You're very passionate. Very passionate, I would say that.
And so there's a lot of takeaways from that. And now, not that I'm in a dilemma. I think I got my answer from the universe, from God, and now it's like, okay, how do I handle this time?
So situations like these, I personally enjoyed watching you go through this situation. Not this right now, but like the journey of it. Yeah, because it was very beautiful to see that, you know, and for you to experience that, because you know we were experiencing vicariously through you at the time, because my love tank wasn't full at that moment. But you know, every situation in life, has a purpose.
Yeah.
You know, every situation has a purpose. Every journey leads you to your next your next whatever chapter, whatever season in your life, you know. You know, I was talking to my mom, like, now that, you know, my dad's going through he's going through these health issues, right? Like, I've been conversating with my parents a lot more lately. My dad's such a storyteller. He's a freaking character. If you guys meet him, you guys would know that this man, he's gone through some shit. And so I was we were talking about just life and love and how things happen so unexpectedly. You know, like, you can be dating a person for 3 years and you're waiting for those boxes to be checked off, and like, they're still not being checked off. But how long do you wait? You know. But then my mom told me, she's like, mija, your dad and I, we literally within 1 week. I did not know this. My parents have been married for 42 years. I did not know this. I knew where they met. I knew how they met, but I didn't know. She's like, mija, and within 1 week we met, we knew, we moved in together. And 42 years later, they're still married. They're still in love. I mean, they want to kill each other, but you know, they're still in love. Has it been easy? She's like, it hasn't been easy. But yeah, she's like, so every love story is different, you know? You can be dating someone for years and there's that uncertainty. Then you can meet somebody and then within a 24-hour period, you're like, holy shit, this is what it feels like. I've been missing out, you know? And that's what my mom was explaining to me, you know? And it all made sense. It all made sense.
Now it's making sense?
All of it.
Recently?
Everything.
You know,
everything.
And then I think about it and I'm like, how, you know, I know that it does take work.
Yeah, for sure.
The only thing that I need to know is, we could be living in a fucking cardboard box. Not that I want to, but you know. But, you know, or not the lap of luxury. But you know, I just want to love and be loved, and that's it.
So everybody's journey looks different because there's no way in hell. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I was married for 22 years. Okay, so like, and so if you think about it, like, the number one reason for divorce is finances. You know, and so like. So that's where your priorities come into play, you know?
And you know, something, when you say that, I had everything. I had houses, I had cars del año, I had everything under the roof. But
didn't have the love.
Wasn't that what I needed. Is mamonas, is sentidas, is tóxica here?
You sound like my grandmother. My grandmother literally will go through, she'll be like, Mari, Anita, Joanne, like, she'll just blurt out every fucking name y nada que ver. None of us are named that. Like, where are these names coming from? And then she gets mad at us because she didn't get the names right. And then we end up being chingaderas. Like, chingadera den. I'm like, okay.
So my takeaway is that if this were to progress again, I would go into it knowing, like, these are the things that I'm going to hold on to.
Okay.
My time, my boundaries, like, this is it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Great.
You know, I'm always coming in, like, with a little bit more open eyes. And I remember telling you with the other person, homies, I love you. You go for it. You give it your all. And I'm still be here and I'm still going to love you.
Yeah. And the eagle has landed. The eagle has landed.
A ver, get in here. We have La Macias, Entre La Garcias.
And our missing spice. Our missing spice has arrived.
Yes. So we were catching up on comadres. We were talking about Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, those earrings are fire!
Now, why don't you give a shout out to your earrings?
Get
close so we can look at your earrings.
I want to give a big shout out to my
Chris
sister.
Hey,
Chris. Yeah, hey, Chris.
Hola, Wonder Women. Thank you.
So I want to give a shout out to everybody, including my comadres here, who support small businesses like Ilsa's Glam Boutique, which is actually my sister Liz Marroquino. Big shout out to Liz.
Hey, Liz.
And Isela. They're my sisters, and we sell these amazing earrings. And you were rocking a pair yesterday.
I sure was. And that pair, the lucky one, the horseshoe,
they brought luck to you.
They sure did.
Yes, they did.
They bring luck.
And
they're lucky.
I think you might be getting some orders from maybe Galveston.
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
They're following you over
and
at the
today we
surf shop.
I want to say a big thank you to Gilda Magazine for always inviting Ilsa's Glam Boutique. Liz worked a great event today with women empowerment.
Oh, yes,
So muchas
nice.
gracias, Karina Garcia, Gabriela Esparza. Gracias for calling on small business owners like my sisters.
Yes,
So,
yes.
a big thank you. And anybody interested, it's Ilsa's Glam Boutique. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
And when you wear the earrings, you're gonna get all kinds of luck.
You so will.
A big shout out to somebody
There
as
it
well that you know him very well.
Okay.
You know him very
Okay.
well. To Brian, he's such a great person. He actually texted me and said, "Are y'all
Where are
on?"
you?
He
I'm
was
looking for
he
you.
was literally
Yes.
in the waiting room waiting
Brian,
for.
¿dónde están?
You know, but we want to say thank you because not only are you supporting women,
Yes.
it's these podcasts that. There's 1,000 podcasts out there, millions of podcasts, but you choose to tune into ours. So
Yes,
thank you
yes.
so
So
much.
welcome,
So
Brian.
thank you, Brian. Thank you for being our number one supporter
Thank
and
you,
for
Brian.
always contradicting us and giving us topics to talk about.
That's okay.
Thanks. You
So
keep
what is
things
the topic
spicy.
today,
we
comadre?
were catching up with las comadres.
Chisme,
Memorial Day.
chisme, that's what it is.
All kinds of chisme. So
Yes.
we were catching up with la comadre with how her dad's doing.
Okay.
Yes.
And catching up with this comadre and how I
But
catch up with me. Now you're next.
Oh no, nothing to catch up
Oh,
on.
hell yeah, there
It's
is.
really
Yeah,
great
there
to
is.
talk
Yes, there
about. No, it's really great to talk about topics. This
Yeah.
is how we started Hey Comadre.
That's how
the
we
last thing you
started.
want to know is about our incredible blessed lives. But I was actually on my way. I was at an event earlier.
Yeah,
and
we
I
told
won't
us.
say what
We told
because
us.
there's some
We
reason.
already told him you were
Yeah,
with
we
the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
So-
mingling with the mayor.
Mingling with the mayor.
So, but then prior to that,
Ay, güey, Dios
Who are
mío
you mingling
santo.
right, no, and I was overhearing this conversation as I was getting dip and chips.
Wait,
because
you-
I was starving.
Oh, you were
okay?
getting dipped?
Dip, no,
No.
dip and
Oh,
chips.
oh, we thought
I
you
was
were
getting
getting
dip
dipped.
chips, and so this
So-
person says to me, this person,
So-
not to me, not to me. I overheard her tell her comadre, right, something to the effect of like. She couldn't concentrate on the whole chip and business and the whole dip because her boyfriend, she had texted her boyfriend 7 times. I heard her say that.
7 times.
Well, because and then
Texted.
she texted him like, "Where are you? Are you okay?" And this is somebody who will respond immediately. So she
Oh,
says,
okay,
in
okay.
my mind, automatically was like, "Oh,
He better be dead.
That's where the toxic spice
no."
comes.
But then I heard her say, "Is he really like? Did something happen to him?"
So she was genuinely
She
concerned.
was genuinely concerned,
Concerned, okay.
but our minds go directly to like, "Oh, he's ignoring you. He's with the woman."
Yeah.
And the friend that was with her says, "Oh, girl, he's probably like, messing around." And I'm like,
Revolcándose
"How about
con
if he
alguna vieja?"
dead? But how about if something did happen to him?" So, where and what point do you tell your friends, like, "You know what, Ilsa, that's super concerning. Like, Marianne, where do we feel like, what, does Miss
Well-
jump in, or does real, actual, genuine care? Like,
genuine concern.
Okay.
Genuine concern.
Okay. So,
So-
that's a good one.
That's
That
a
is
good one.
I have my response.
So-
What's yours?
I'm not a jealous person. I really never have been.
but 7 times to somebody
7.
who responds to
always
you like
responds.
this, like,
yeah, so yes, if I've texted, why
Why do I
why you
bring
can't
these
just
topics?
you can't just call, like pick up the phone and call?
Yeah.
I mean, if I've texted you,
no, I'm assuming there had to be something.
A call someone.
Yeah.
There had to be something because she
I
was
would
genuinely concerned.
actually, I would have been concerned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been. I personally would have been genuinely concerned. My mind wouldn't have gone to like, oh, he's fucking somebody.
Okay, so here's me. I've had to train myself to do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I come from trauma, past relationships, way past,
Mm-hmm.
where that was happening.
Mm.
So I've had to redirect my mind to say he better be dead, or he better be in the hospital, or his phone better be super dead, and he can't get to a phone or a charge or a charger.
True.
And I want a screenshot.
Right. Well,
add a
my
screenshot.
thing is, my thought was, even though like I was eating and listening to the conversation, my thought was like, you better go find him, because that sounded concerning to me. But the friend was like, oh, no, like, leave it alone. He must be out there, or he doesn't want to answer you, or did y'all get into an argument? I just wanted her to like, you know, where do you cross the line and find and say, you know what, I think that I should really, I think algo está pasando, like, you know, something genuine, right? And then lately, like, to me, I don't know, all of a sudden things started popping up, like, what if I had a heart attack?
What? Okay, hold a minute. We've evolved. Toxica Spice has evolved because this conversation maybe 6 months ago.
Oh no.
En chinga, vamos a buscarlo porque
like everybody, I'm in the car. Let's go with the camouflage.
We're camouflage
all black
with
the binoculars.
Yes.
We're like I was genuinely concerned for her boyfriend.
Yeah.
She can't even eat the queso and the chips because she's concerned.
She's like,
nosy Spice.
I need to be changed. I was like, you know. Yeah. So then it leads me to all these things. As I was driving over here, you know, I was just thinking about like, you know, why are we, like you said the word trained, like
we're conditioned,
conditioned to be so desconfiadas, you know,
but it also depends on the person.
Yeah,
so like last summer when a certain person I was dating then wouldn't call me, I was like that friend. Oh, that guy's fucking someone, because actually he probably was.
In that situation,
not just me, with other people. And so, but this last person, when I didn't hear from him, I didn't feel that.
Well, no, it depends.
So it just depends on the person,
because the girl should know her man, right?
Yeah.
Like to a certain degree, she would have said like, you know what, he never does this to me, so I think algo le pasó, right? But no, she was feeding into it.
Yeah. She was feeding into the Toxica Spice?
She was feeding into it. She was like, well, she said exactly like that.
Look, who messages 7 times in a row? Depends how far apart the calls are.
I do. I would. If you don't answer me back, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, now I do. Like, even though that little feeling does inch in sometimes, I trained myself. I trained La Sentida Spice trains herself now to think, look, he might just be asleep. He might be working out.
No.
He might be.
No, because if you are constantly blowing up my cell phone, like cada rato, what are you eating for dinner? Or just, you know, basic relationship stuff like, did you make it to work? Yeah. Did you get home? Then I need you to answer my blow up.
No, absolutely.
Reciprocate my blow up.
I didn't even have to do that with this last person because he was constantly messaging me all day.
So the communication was reciprocated.
Yeah. So for me, it was back and forth real easy. And if he was going to be doing something and like, hey, I'm going to be out of the picture for about an hour, 2 hours, I'll catch you.
Oh, that's doable.
So like if he were to not answer, then I would genuinely be like, now with that person, I wasn't like, oh my God.
No, but something happened.
Something happened. But last year with that other person, it was like,
so
you know,
the viewers out there. I mean, would you be suspicious?
Would you be sus?
I mean, I just thought that was a very weird conversation.
Yeah.
That
I like that. I like that.
I was outside looking in, right? And I kept on hearing, because the friend was like, girl, he better be da 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 da. And she was like, but he never does that. And I was like, stick to your gut, girl. Like, what is your gut?
Yeah.
What does your gut say?
Sometimes you have to go with your gut. What does your gut say?
What does your gut say when you meet someone?
You know what? So, like, I actually just had this conversation with someone anyhow. I'm like, first of all, I'm not jealous, and I'm not distrusting unless you give me a reason.
Okay, let me stop really quick on that one.
Okay.
I multiply hear people say, I'm not a jealous person. I think it is healthy to have someone, not the crazy kind.
Okay, so this is my thing. Everybody has a little jealousy.
Right.
Everybody.
0 to 10, what's your level?
It depends on the situation.
What about
you? Si hay una resbalosa Spice all over my man, bitch, step away. Because the Mamona Spice will definitely come out, and I'll be like, I will make it be known. You're gonna pee
all over him, mark him.
Well, no, but
I like that.
I'm not. But my reaction will not be towards the woman. My reaction will be towards him.
Absolutely.
Porque no me estás dando mi lugar. that's where my reaction would be. It would be towards him. Because if a man puts himself in a situation where a woman can be, you know, toda resbalosa and like not really, you know, paying attention to boundaries and stuff, that's because the man has allowing it. I've always said, like, and it goes both ways. A man will only go as far as a woman allows him. Same thing with the, you know, with the man. A man, you know, a woman will only go as far as the man allows it to go. Yeah. You know? I mean, that's just how I see it.
Yeah. Okay, but answer the question on a scale of 1 to 10 on a regular basis.
On a regular.
Nothing happening. We're just hanging out. He's my boyfriend. How jealous are you? 10 being the most drastic.
And well, hold on. Let me ask you this: what about territorial versus jealous?
No, let's do jealousy first. I think that's super important to know about that.
Okay, so I would say
0 to 10.
0 to 10, maybe like a 4. I would say like a 4.
That's pretty high.
I would say like a 4.
Okay.
I would say like a 4. Next.
10.
A la madre. 20.
10 plus. Actually, I would probably be like legit. At my age or stage,
6. Me 6.
I'm thinking now more of a 7 for me.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm thinking 6.
I'm thinking,
but
like
it's
a
all
4.
a respect thing. But a gut thing, I like that question. Like, what is your gut feeling when do you follow your gut feeling? That was another thing that happened today to me.
Yeah, you know what? I think the older we get as women, we've experienced life enough to know that we're this gut feeling that is not coming out of nowhere.
It's your intuition.
It's your intuition.
It's the energy.
Your woman's intuition. It's kind of like that mother's intuition where you know something's wrong. Like you know, I'm connected to this man in one way or another. My intuition's telling me que anda algo no anda bien, whatever the hell it may be.
Or when your gut feeling tells you that he doesn't, it's not reciprocated back. Saw that today, but you know you're generally you want to push for it to happen. Like that gut feeling. Okay, are you more of a fool's in paradise? That's me. I'd rather be a fool in paradise. I know I have a gut feeling, but I'm going with it.
El que busca encuentra.
True.
El que busca encuentra.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
I even like. Okay, here goes a great one. If you don't know me, I rather you lie to me sometimes.
Porque si no, your car will be on fire.
Yeah, I'd rather you lie to me sometimes.
And your
because
tires
sometimes the truth is like, you know how when people are like, I'm super direct. I'm not super direct. Because I feel like it hurts people.
Yeah.
Some direct people are so hurtful. Like, you're ugly.
You know, you're like, what? And here today, I was like feeling myself. No, I get it. Some people are just blunt.
It's like, be like a little bit, like, I'm not saying you to be false or not.
Finesse it.
Sugar-coated a bit.
Delivery.
Sugar-coated a bit.
Échale un poquito de...
Okay, crema a los tacos.
I walked in with like 1,000 questions about
this
life
motherfucker's
today.
on a roll, man.
I mean, I just saw all these things today that I was like, ooh.
So what's the difference now between territorial and jealous?
Well, territorial, I think it's a little bit sickening. As
Why?
opposed to,
Why?
no, because they're not, people do not belong to you.
El ojo.
Mucho
I'll call through the
So territorial to me, my definition is that you don't own a person.
No.
You don't own them. You don't own them. That, you don't belong to me. You know, because you can leave whenever you want to. Okay? I've never found to be I don't like that word because I kind of think of like slaves, right? They belong to somebody. You know, obviously you are faithful to that person, and I think that's a great work. Like, I'm a very faithful and loyal person to someone, right? And I think that's the word to use. But if it's like you're mine, you better not look that way. I mean, you're not dealing with a child. You're dealing with a man or a woman, whatever it is that you're doing. So,
well, I saw on TikTok it's better to be territorial than jealous, so I guess I'm wrong.
TikTok, or to each person
misled me.
How do you
TikTok University was wrong?
Okay, well,
that's why they're getting a shut down.
How does each person define territorial? How do you define territorial?
I defined it as, I really haven't, but I saw on TikTok
TikTok
University that the lady said, I'm not jealous because, hey, what's not mine is not meant to be. If you want to go, you can go. But I am territorial, meaning like this is us and that's it. And that's territorial. but I'm not jealous. But okay, so maybe I need to go back to my studies.
No, I mean, but I see what you're saying.
Let me tell you one thing. I have embraced my jealousy.
Sure.
Because there was a time when I thought there was something wrong with me.
No.
But then I realized, and I started doing a little bit of therapy and all that.
I mean, if you start burning things, or
I stopped slashing tires. I'm just kidding. I never did. I'm
moving up in life.
I'm the kind of person that I will let you know, and I'm not gonna go back and do some voodoo, try to burn down your house, or send someone to go do something. I don't do that. I don't go do any of that.
I have Cher on speed dial.
I wish people well. I'm like, okay, it's good, it's great, bye. Yeah. But I am but you know what? I used to be super jealous, not just of people I dated. Yeah. But it was just even friends. Even wow, how did they get that when I was little? And I think in my therapy, it came out that when I was really, really young, I remember seeing my mom hugging and loving on my cousins. And especially the ones that would spend the weekends and the summers with us, and I later as an adult I realized.
Claudia, wait, are you the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh,
so
older people are like that.
Hold on.
Wait, no, I'm not gonna say.
Wait, hold on.
But I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
You're the brat.
Yeah, I don't feel that.
And your sister did.
I assume my sisters and I have got into arguments
about who got loved the most.
And my sisters are like, well, tú qué, you've had it all. And I'm like, I suffered, but I had.
Y'all dressed me in a wedding dress for my kids.
And it's like, I hear that a lot from the older siblings.
So that came out, that my jealousy is tied into seeing wanting what I wanted was given away to other people. Now, my mom loved me. My parents loved me, of course. But when there were things that I longed, that I didn't get, that I saw given to others. But then as I grew up and I realized the story behind my cousins, they were going through alcoholism, abusive parents that were fighting, and they would come stay with us because we provided a safe haven.
There you go. So your mom was extra careful with them because they needed that.
But then I was like, I want that. I want you to hug me and sit me on your lap. But I didn't. And then later, that was something that carried on through people that I like, and it just permeated in other things that was unhealthy. But I would just me lo tragaba, and I wouldn't say anything because I knew I heard somewhere that being jealous is not a good thing. That it doesn't look good on you. You need to get over it.
Has songs about
I know. That if you're jealous, it's because you're insecure. If you're jealous, it's because you have the issues. Because But through therapy, I realized where that stemmed from, and how I have to journal about it, think about it, and realize, Claudita, that's your little girl issue. Now, what you're going through, it's gonna seep. And it has, and and the good thing now is that I talk about it, and then the person will reassure me hey, nothing going on, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, it's I've had to tame that.
All right. So the question to the audience: are you territorial or are you jealous, or what is the best thing? I mean,
what's the difference?
What is the most healthy thing in a relationship? I mean, don't you?
Who can define that?
I don't know. Talking about stuff.
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm territorial, but I do like to set healtty boundaries.
Very much so. What is considered a healthy boundary?
Healthy boundaries. Is it appropriate? Prime example. So let's say, it's me and my boyfriend, right? And we go out with a couple of friends, it's a guy and a girl, right? Mm-hmm. And the couple, they're like, we want to hang out on the weekend, right? We want to hang out on the weekend. She's like, okay, well, she's going to text my boyfriend.
No.
And that's not healthy. I don't think that's appropriate. You text me, motherfucker, and you ask me, hey, y'all want to double date? But when the girl, that's not, that's where there's
appropriate.
That's not appropriate. That there's boundaries. Mm-hmm. You're crossing the boundaries. No.
Mm-hmm.
That's a situation where okay, I'm not jealous, but that's not appropriate.
Yeah,
you know?
no,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
that's the type of stuff that I'm talking about.
So for me, that little gut feeling, I have to answer to it, and I have to be okay to tell myself what you're feeling, Claudia, is normal, and that you need to address that.
Yeah.
So that's where I have grown.
Yeah.
And just before we started, I was reading through that book about stuff that happened 2 years ago in August of 2021, and I'm reading how far I've gotten with some of these issues that I have.
But we're not here to talk about issues.
But
because the issues happen every day. That's
true.
No, but you're right. Like, you're going
I've grown. Yeah,
you know,
I've grown.
and everybody
I've grown
grows.
so much. Yeah.
But you know, I just felt like I bumped into so many things. Like I was listening to people, and it was like relationship stuff. Like answer your
Pero
gut.
es que todo estás.
I mean, I wasn't. I mean, it was just a quiet day, you know.
A quiet day.
But that really got to me. Like, do you listen to your gut? Are you territorial? Are you jealous? And it's healthy to be jealous, not crazy jealous. I mean, that is so.
It's healthy.
It's so tiring. Somebody says something, I can't.
But let your partner know if things are clear in the beginning. It's smooth sailing.
Yeah, for sure. Intention. That's okay. So how? Let me ask a quick question. I need y'all's opinion.
Okay.
So
I don't like that loud.
So do you guys transparency. How transparent are you in the beginning? Do you tell the person that you're going out with, let's say on this first, second date, what your intentions are? Like, you want marriage, or like you're just getting to know the person? Like, do you tell them from the very get-go, okay, what it is that you
Dating
want?
with a purpose.
So
Like,
5 years ago, we said that from the beginning of the show. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I think I would have lied and said, "Oh, I just want to hang out and have a good time." La 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 la. Right now, I would definitely say like, "Oh, hey, I really want something else." I'm not gonna say I want to marry you, because really, when we talk about those things, men get scared, but they don't realize that we don't want to marry you.
You just want to get married one day.
One day you'll find the right person, but we're getting to meet each other, right?
Right. Like,
so
we're talking about tomorrow.
The intentions, but am I super transparent about things? No. Because I'm always super scared of things. Like, super scared in the terms of like, are you going to follow me home? Are you going to kill me? Can I open my They know this problem I have.
Yes.
Am I being followed, or it's my own conscience.
Yeah. Who's in the bushes?
Who's in the bushes, right? And so then maybe not so transparent, but with the conversations, I don't think we meet people like sporadically and then we're like, hey, I want to get married. I think it's like you meet a person, and then after the second, third conversation, it's like, so what are your thoughts and dreams?
You know, I see it a little different.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because I don't want to go out on a date with someone. I like this person a lot, and we're on our first date and we freaking click. But my plans don't align with his plans. Y luego la que se chingó soy yo, because I'm digging this guy.
But what plans do not align? Like
let's just
what
say,
plan
like let's say that he's just enjoying the moment. He's not thinking about like future. He doesn't want to get married anytime soon. You know what I mean? We're not aligned. But when do you find this out? Date number 6, 3 months down the line?
Unfortunately, those are called time wasters. Right?
Yeah.
Because you do want transparency from the get-go. Like, hey, but I think with conversations, you know, like, so what are your thoughts? Like, do you ever think you want to get married again, or get married for the first time? And then they're like, well, you know, I'm not really into... Okay, thank you. No, and then that's when you start, you know, you're probably like in your 4th date, 5th date. But as women, we have this thing like, I'm going to change them. I'm going to be the one to change. That's a time waster.
I'm not Captain Save-A-Ho.
No.
I am not Captain Save-A-Ho. I am 40 years old. I'm too old for that.
No,
if I were 25, then I'm not a spring chicken. Oh my God, my dad freaking said that.
Your dad told you not spring chicken?
Oh, he didn't only tell me.
You took it all out. But we're going to forgive your father.
Yeah. I'm going to forgive you because you're sick right now. But no, I mean, if I were 25, then I have a little bit of time, you know, to take things very, very slowly, you know?
Right. But we even see somebody who's in their 20s do not accept that. Because they don't want to waste their time. They want to have children. You know, we
had very true.
I had
Very
this
true.
conversation with you that I said, it's okay for men to be time wasters. Women are on a time frame.
We
right?
are.
Women
We
are
are.
on time frames.
We are.
Once you hit your 20, once you hit puberty, you're on a time frame. You could, if you want to have children at one point in your life. I mean, sometimes science is getting good where you're like 50
You
and
can
still have
freeze
children,
your
but you
eggs.
really want to be 50 and have children, right?
So
you
Veronica,
have,
what
like,
did Veronica
things.
say? Communication, trust, honesty, and listening makes for a good relationship. And let's not
think
forget
so, too.
space. Space is good.
Space is great. I think space is great because you gotta let the other person be who they are. I think we've had all this conversation before. When you meet somebody, you meet them the way that they are, right? I wouldn't want to meet a man and he told me,
Rob says,
stop.
40 is young. You will realize it when you hit 50. Oh, that's me in 2 years.
Oh, and that's another thing that we have to talk about. We gotta talk about getting laid.
Yes, about getting laid. I want to let everybody know that I don't have my lay flower on. I am going to be turning 49 this summer. We're already here. So all of you are invited to La Super Comadre Claudia. And hey, comadre.
Yes. Hey, comadre. And
Coast,
I have something to tell you right here on the show.
Yeah.
La Diabla is a go.
Yay! So for Claudia's 49th birthday,
come get laid.
You're going to get laid, meaning L-E-I-D.
It's the Hawaiian theme.
Hawaiian theme.
So we're going to put lays on you. So come on down to La Diabla on July 14th. It's a Friday. So grab your amigas, your compadres, your friends. So Javier, Rob, Veronica, Brian, everyone, come on down.
Let's celebrate.
Let's celebrate almost 50.
Yes, and come say hi to Hey Comadre.
Yes.
We're going to be there, and we're going to get people laid.
We're going to lay people.
We're going to get people laid.
We're going to get people laid.
On a Friday night at La Diabla.
That's right. So
July
downtown,
14th.
July 14th.
300 Main Street, La Diabla Retro.
Oh my God, so it's a go.
It's a
It's
go.
a go.
Awesome. So wear your flowers, wear your Hawaiian print, wear your luau, you know.
Wear your chanclas.
Wear your chanclas. They
Vénganse
come
como
and have
quieran.
a great
Vénganse en
time.
tanga. No importa.
So Javier says, I never thought I wanted to get married again, but my close friends just tell me that I have not met the one. I love my life, career, and daughters. I need someone who lets me be me.
Javier. You, in a blink of a beautiful eye, in a beautiful blink of an eye, it'll happen.
It will happen.
Comment on that, right? Not
Yes.
to get religious, because I will not take out my Bible on this.
Like on your other dates that you've had in the past.
Yes. I went on
Bible
a date
got
one
brought
time
out.
and they brought a Bible.
They brought a Bible.
Yes.
It was Bible study, actually.
And so, even in the Bible, it says that
¿Qué
we
dice
were
la
not built or made to be by ourselves your entire life.
No.
That's why there's Adam and Eve. And of course, I'm not going to say that because you know what? I believe in all love. It could be Adam and Adam, you know, it doesn't matter. But ultimately, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we're not meant to be by ourselves.
No.
So this is why there's these relationship podcasts and there's these relationship books that always guide us to, you know, find the one.
Yes. And I think the most important relationship is the one
with yourself. And you have to sometimes have or date or marry someone, and you know, and if you're blessed, you're married to eternity, to your death, and if not, then you go find the right person for you,
or the right person finds you.
Yeah, the right person will find you.
That was a question. Oh my God, we are just talking about questions that have been posed, and it's just Tuesday.
It is just
Hey, I'm going on 57 and still sola pero contenta.
Who is
that?
Veronica.
Yes, you know what?
Yes, Veronica.
You said this. I can do bad all by
myself.
myself.
Yes.
So so I come to a conclusion that I'm okay being alone. I don't need to be in a relationship.
But you're not alone because you're surrounded by love. You're surrounded by your kiddos, by all your friends.
Companionship is what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I meant by I'm okay. I'm okay with that because you can do bad all by yourself.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I have such a great time, y'all.
Yes.
I have such a good time. But ultimately, you know, you have to find that person. And if it's, you know, and if they align with you, then why not?
Why not?
I mean,
always.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always. I mean, everybody's meant to. My mom would always say that.
Hay una etapa para cada.
No, hay una naranja, una
media naranja.
Una media naranja.
We're slaughtering complemento mi media naranja. Okay.
So that's gonna be at the
That's gonna be Esa la Diabla.
La Diabla. So I'm excited about celebrating my 49th birthday. I'm excited about celebrating 49 seasons and with you guys and I just want to say thank you so much for memorializing Memorial Day weekend with me.
We had a memorial.
We had a
memorial.
And there were a lot of, I was telling before you got here, so we were kind of catching up with what this weekend, and I had major takeaways. I've been reading through my diaries and writing and journaling and just
there you go.
I was eating omelets, celebrate imperfection. That's what we were doing. Here we are.
Getting ready to get laid. That was us yesterday. We took Galveston by storm.
Yesterday. We were like, it felt like last week we were there.
Yes. Because we do these things that we just kind of go in and out.
Yes. Yes. So here's what I walked away from, and here's from a lot of thinking, is remembering that when you're with someone, don't get lost. Don't forget about your other friends, people, things. That if they say something the first time, believe them the first time, believe them the second time. And what else did I say to myself? What the fuck did I say earlier? A lot. I have it written down in my journal. Well, now here, and then I share something with her, and y'all are gonna I don't even know how to deal with this right now.
Sure.
So
You're pregnant.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I have been praying and saying, okay, because I drop, block, delete, and that's my thing, right? Because that's where how I've learned to be able to move on. I know me. Like I had a comadre that helped me on Thursday and Friday. She go, why did you block him? Let it open. Let him come through. I'm like, no, because I know me and I know what's gonna happen. And then and maybe that's not healthy.
Wait, but what was the conclusion? What happened?
Maybe I'll learn. So I was praying and asking God for a sign on, okay, what should I do? Should I let it completely go? Should I, this person hasn't even, we're done, we're over, hasn't even tried to attempt to reach me. And like I told y'all, el que quiere is going to. Well, I needed to look for I was cleaning out my Gmail account, and I had blocked that person there. And out comes this answer, and I'm like, what do I do now? Because there was communication. So, if anything were to ever move forward, I would have to continuously move forward with what I experienced over the weekend. Is hold on to me, hold on to what it is that I want. And like you said, were you clear in the beginning? I was. And then there was no, I don't want that. But then, okay, maybe I do. Not me, the other person. And so now it's like, how I want to hold on to Claudia.
What did I say?
So
somebody's telling you to drop, block, delete. No.
Claudia, sorry they got lost in that moment, but remember you're perfect in your own unique way. Yes, sure. Love yourself.
That's awesome.
Thank you,
Ronnie. Just holding on to me and whoever it is, whether it's this person maybe again or the next person or maybe down the line, is just holding on to me, holding on to my friends and family.
Right.
That.
Not losing yourself.
Not losing myself.
People come and go, right? But friends, family will always be. End of the day, I learned that lesson, and my sisters are probably watching.
Yeah.
End of the day, anything that has ever happened in my life, it was my family that saved me from good, bad, good, or cheered me on, or booed me, or whatever it was, So, you know who's important in your life. And I know we talk about relationships on here, but, we all want healthy, great relationships.
I want you all to be
because we're
happy
great people.
I'm healthy, and I want you to be happy and healthy.
I
want to be healthy and happy. And if I fuck it up again or sometime, that I know that you guys are still gonna love me no matter what.
We will.
And that if I come back and I said I fucked up and I got involved again and here I am, I know that you guys are not gonna say I told you.
I think it's everybody's own
that you
choice.
Would say, you know what, we're here and
we love you.
We're gonna help you put the pieces together and you're gonna move on.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
That's all I can do.
That's all you can do. So you just roll with the punches.
And have fun, everybody. I mean, this is the summer. I remember.
Oh my God, summer.
Like my sister.
Yes.
Yes.
my
I
sister
remember
says
when
that.
I was younger that to me, the last day of school meant that I would have this incredible summer, which I usually did in Mexico. We would pack up our bags. My dad would drop us off in Miguel Alemán, and we would just have the most amazing summer. I have the best memories. To this day, when I see the kiddos end their school year, I think I'm ending something, and I'm like, it's summer. And she walked in on my planner, and my summer was already.
It was done. I'm like, what the hell is this? She's like, it's my summer. I'm like, it's already like literally.
It's like October.
You know what?
All of
Travel. Don't let nothing heavy weigh you down. Things I learned throughout the years of life. Don't let nothing weigh you down. Nobody let you weigh you down. You know, sometimes economically we're not all there. But, you know, get in your car, get in a vehicle, go visit a road trip.
Staycation.
Go somewhere, have fun.
An hour away.
Don't let your heart be heavy.
Yeah.
Nobody is worth it. The only time, you know, you're down and you're sad is when you lose your loved ones, like your parents, your siblings, your siblings, things like that. My mom and dad would always say that, like, tú nomás llórale a si se muere tu mamá y tu papá.
Yeah.
Right?
Sí.
And have fun in
True.
this world, y'all. There's so many fish in the sea. And
There
you're gonna
is.
come and we're going to go
Yes.
fishing.
And all three of us are gonna find one eventually.
We're going to go fishing
Eventually.
and come and get laid at
July 14th at La Diabla.
At
If
La
you're in
Diabla.
Houston, you're in Houston, Texas, or you want to come in from wherever, join us at La Diabla. What
come
time should we
visit us.
tell people to get there?
It's 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. So wear your luau, wear your aloha, and we will lay you.
Thank you
down.
so much.
We'll get you
You're
laid.
We'll get you laid.
Thank you so much to a great friend who had her party there.
Yes.
Laura
Yes.
For
La
helping me
tiki
out
tiki.
to do this today.
Yeah,
So thank you so much,
I was
Laurita.
inspired by Laura.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
her
no, she's
amazing
the
job.
one that
Yes.
put me in contact
Yes.
for today.
Thank you.
So thank you,
Thank
Laura.
you, Laura.
Connection. Yes.
Thank you for helping us get people laid.
Hey, comadre.
All right. So speaking of summer plans, you know, I got a chance to meet up with one of my Leadership Houston comadres. Oh, stringing your crown, Mama. You got this. Thank you.
Oh, I love that.
Thank
and a big
you.
shout out to Liliana, who's also
Yes,
part
we
of
love
this.
Liliana.
You, a producer. You're amazing.
Thank you, Liliana. Very inspiring all the time.
All the time.
Korean love.
Korean love.
So Janet was on. She's one of my super comadres. And we talked about Leadership Houston, which, by the way, our retreat's coming up. We're closing class 41.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, class
Yes.
41.
We met up at Eden, and we were talking about summer plans. And, you know, this is, I booked some flights. We're
What? You're going to
Yes, we're going to Disneyland. I told the girls, and that's why I was asking you. When is the NHPO membership
July
drive?
7th. And we'll be coming out with
Wait,
that.
July 7th or July 6th?
July 6th. I keep on saying 7th. I
Okay,
apologize.
because I'm flying in the 6th in the morning just for the NHPO in the evening. So I'm leaving the 1st.
I make people do things.
I'm leaving the 1st, and I just booked the flights. I'm like, I can't wait.
Live life.
Because here's the thing, because Yaneth was telling me about how she was like, I gotta go somewhere and I haven't booked stuff, and then I'm like, this is the first year I'm actually booking stuff. Last year was the first year I put the girls in the truck and we went on a road trip.
I remember.
I had no idea where we were like gonna spend the night, but we
That's awesome.
Yeah, we Airbnb'd it in Hilton.
I
honored
remember.
it for a whole week, and the girls, and I wanted the girls to walk away with seeing people that look like them, Latinas, you know, mujeres, chingonas, strong, and say, if my mom could do this, so can I.
Absolutely.
Because there's a story, and I know it's gonna be, and because I got to go back to seeing how my mom was. I learned from my mom that the man takes control and does everything. So for a while there, that's what I knew. So when I first got married, I booked like stuff to go somewhere, and then I had to cancel it because my partner then did not believe in vacations. The vacations were work travels, and I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what you do. Now I'm like, we're gonna fly.
But those are, I love that you said that, because a lot of listeners and people that watch us probably go through that, because in our lifestyles as well, como hispanas, my mom was like that. My mother we only went to Mexico because they have their home there. Yeah. I mean, this is what we went back home for every vacation. We've never knew what Disney was. We never knew what anything was. We never knew anything, right? Yeah. Only Mexico and Houston. But I won't complain, because at least we got out. out somewhere.
Yeah.
We had
That's
some
true.
amazing memories. But as an older adult, and my sisters have kids, and I've traveled quite, extensively.
Yeah.
It's great now that my niece they're so beautiful, and they'll say like, "Tia, how do I fly to this, or how do I get to this?"
That's
And it
awesome.
just feels
Yes.
great to share experiences.
Yes, because now with my girls, if they want to go like to school in another city, in another state, go travel the country outside of the U.S., I'm like, go.
Yes,
Go.
experience.
Because you learn. My parents did the best they could because that's what they could do and that's what they knew.
Yeah.
All I could do is just do something different. And then within my own marriage, I learned, okay, now I'm going to do something different. So
Yeah,
that's
we
all you
each have
can
our
do.
own thing. Question. If you are in a relationship, do you let the man make the plans and bookings? I wouldn't.
Well,
Well, it depends because me, myself, I'm not good at that. Shout out to Alex Camija.
she's the one that's
She's one of my best friends, and she's our planner. I mean, she's
the
like,
booker?
yeah, she'll tell you like we're going to go to New York. We're gonna write this. She itinerary everything, and I love it.
I think it's a turn on.
When a man books a thing, yeah,
I
me
think
too.
it's a turn on. If my man says,
Boom.
I booked everything.
Pack your bag.
Yes,
Here's my hand
yes.
in my
But then I'm like, well, hold on, because like
But-
my calendar. Hold on. But
Forget the calendar.
yeah, but you know what? For the right, I think for the right person, we'll move things around.
We'll move things around.
We'll
We'll,
move
make
things
it
around.
happen.
My calendar, my summer vacation
Yeah,
calendar will be
yeah.
erased. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's like some
absolutely.
I'll be in
Some
Monterrey. I live in Monterrey, so
Yeah.
I travel there.
There you go.
I'm there all the
There
time.
you go. Well, comadres, we are at 7:58.
Yeah.
I cannot believe we're
That
towards
was
the
kind of-
end of this. This was really quick, but
I just kind of came into a hurricane in here. I'm
Final
sorry.
words.
Final words.
We talked about being territorial, being jealous, memorializing on Memorial Day, vacations coming up, taking charge. What do you do if a situation comes up again with the person? How I would go into it the second time around if that's what happens. Moving on. So what last words, final words? Earrings,
I'll let you start.
Glam Boutique,
Come get laid.
July 14th.
Come get laid.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Last words, just
Yes.
you know what? Have a great summer vacation, y'all.
Yes.
We'll be back.
Yes.
Of course, letting you know where
Hot
we're
girl
at.
vacation.
Hot girl vacation.
Yeah, take a hot girl vacation with your girlfriends. Just, jump in the car. Go
Go to Galveston.
Go to
Pick up
Galveston.
your
go
comadre that's out there.
Yeah.
You know what? Visit your loved one.
Yeah.
Yes,
While you're at it,
yes,
include
yes.
those people that sometimes that you think are so stiff and they don't get out.
Yeah.
Nudge them and say, "Hey, vamos, let's just go down the street and have a great
La
time."
raspa.
And you know what? And let them know that sometimes money can be tight.
Yeah.
Like, you get that a lot.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Ilsa, it's because you don't have this, or this." No, money is always tight for everyone, but it only takes a great friend or
Yeah.
a great family member and a snow cone from Magnolia Ice
That's
Cream
right.
to have a great time.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
It's la gente.
Es la gente.
Es
la
la
gente.
compañía.
You can be in a car and sit in the car with your raspa and you're good.
Yeah, and have great conversation.
Exactly. So
And bring me your single brothers, sisters, uncles, dates,
all the above.
tios, hermanos.
Because we're at the age where we can.
No. Hermanos, tios. I'll be July 17th at
Ju-
Retro Bar. Introduce me to a good man.
mean
That's
July
our
at the
July 14th
14th.
at her laid.
Yes. At the Claudia Get Laid.
Hey, introduce
party.
me to a good man. That's our reto for the summer.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's
Yes.
my reto for the summer.
Yeah.
Introduce me to a good one. I don't mind if they're divorced. My only hard push is that they have like 16 or 17 kids. That's a no.
How many kids?
Man,
Maybe
we're good.
one?
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
Let's get
She's
you
open.
But that's the reto. Hey,
Yes.
bring them to me. Bring your uncles, your
the
tios,
father,
your
the dad.
Does-
yeah,
Does-
lo que sea. Introduce them to me. I'll be great.
Do you
And
want
never know-
plomero? You want sheetrocker? What are we looking at?
Oh, if he's a
Construction.
handy person, even better.
Construction.
Brian, shout out.
Javier says,
Javier.
I am in love with the love y'all
We'll
share.
share
Good
good
and true friends are
That
to be
is-
cherished.
we love you, Javier.
Yes.
Always so
Yes.
appreciative. So yeah.
Yes,
So, yeah.
we love each other.
We're gonna have a great summer, and we wish all of you
All
a
of
great
you.
Yes.
summer.
Come
Yes.
visit us. Bye.
Visit us July
So,
14th.
We'll be waiting for
Oh,
you.
SDC bill.
Yes, and I want to
Shout
give
out.
a quick shout out and thank you to SDC Builds for always opening up your doors and your couch for us to sit on it and bring to you the
Hey,
Comadre
Comadre!
here on RadioCrystalUSA.com. And don't forget to download, like, follow, and share. We are on YouTube. We are on Twitter. We We are on LinkedIn. We are everywhere. So download the podcast as well. If you missed it, you can get the chance to watch it, listen to it again, and we'll be back in 2 weeks with I have Queen Angelina who's going to be coming on. She is an amazing performer. She is a woman. She dresses in amazing drag, does shows, and she is at the forefront of making sure that we are supporting the LGBTQ community. And because June is Pride Month, and we want to make sure that we're celebrating all, because here in Texas, y'all means all. All right.
And we're back with the NHPO July the 7th. We are July the 6th. We are back to networking in partnership with Mariachi Festival and Dia de los Muertos. Right. We want to thank Goya Food and all our sponsors, Asadores, who will be out, and of course Talento Bilingüe de Houston for all the love and support.
That's right.
Get ready for those invitations to be out.
July 6th.
July 6th.
We'll see you July 6th
on NHPO.
and July 14th.
Oh, yeah.
Hasta luego. Adiós. Tan tan.
We're going to have everybody scheduled.
Yeah.
Is it
me or is it motherfucking hot?
No, wait. Hold on.
It's live.